Alright, as much of a voice in here as possible. Ooh, June 16th. 10:19 a.m. However, so we are going to perform the Golden Infinity quest finish line. Never have I checked out what it is. Actually, I did. They all know that Arknights as content creator, the low rarity clearer, that is, they're kind of they're active on Twitter over as well, right? One of the individuals that first useful for YouTube for this world and in general just very good content creator, right? Ekogen, that is. Yeah, I even remember like checking out back when Natlan released, like they're creating content for YouTube, right? And one of the content creators on YouTube that actually creating content and the guides, etc. So that's kind of there's a ladder in here as well. So yeah, let's talk about them, but you know, heads up, just a good content creator that provides for some like speck of good in this world. You know, most of the content creator they're there to just create fluctuations out of nothing, out of people's stupidity, just to drag people into believing that they need that kind of person in their life, like, via some imaginary dramas. That is the Western world ability to, you know, converge everything into the language. Alright then, are we heading into the heart of the sacred mountain now? Note, step into the light and let the sacred flames of the mountain cleanse all. The next part of the story is tightly connected. For the best experience, it is recommended that you continue when you have ample of time to complete it. But of course. Alright then, are we heading into the heart of the sacred mountain now? Yeah, not a moment to lose. Don't you worry, come on, let's go. Ooh, here we go, the Nahu Miklan. Oh my god. An omen of annihilation and the final entity. Oh, the music. What is this? Mysterious. So, we've been clearing out this stuff for a while. That is just a small recollection. Oh my god, let's leave it at that, right? Apparently previous version featured this like golden entreaty quest lines for this Natlan that provided for continuation in this Ochkanatlan and what other location was featured where you get golden entreaty? One you get on Ochkanatlan and the other I don't recall. So the storyline followed the ruler of Ochkanatlan, Ochkan, that is, if I understand correct, it's the son of the Sage of the Stolen Flame, that kind of dragon sovereign of the past. It was extremely interesting. Listen, I don't know if I can like recollecting here, continue on recollecting on what was happening in previous VODs or not, or whatnot. I feel like it's a waste of time at this point, a little bit, like, you know. But the questline of Ochkanatlan was extremely nice. You ended up like flying in it. There was also that Bona lady that apparently is a myth created by that dragon sovereign. It was very interesting in terms of lore. In terms of what was shown as well, like very action-paced segment provided. Some people say that this Genshin game is outdated in terms of what it allows, etc. Maybe a little bit, right? It's an old game. But it definitely was very, very still nice, and so this is... there's... Chosen Dragons, come forward, face your final test. Learn the truth and make your choice. Wait, no one told us anything about all this? Well, they say that stories like this never exist. Oh my god, I didn't screenshot it. That was so fast. Please, guys. So there's going to be some boss fighting here, and that's all, right? Oh, is this boss from here? Wait, this is literally first time we're seeing this one. But you know what, we've come this far, Evil Dragon Machine Dragon doesn't matter, we'll take him out. Oh my god. Ah. What do I fight? Arms? Is this that thing from Elden Ring? Sorry, from Dark Souls 3, from the Abyss. What am I supposed to fight? Definitely arms, right? Oh my god. White floating, looked up, must open. Imagine being traveler from afar, like from the stars beyond, and getting locked in this stupid prison. Well, Nanaka-chan? At this rate, the disordered power will devour your frail body utterly. Even so, you surprised me. I did not expect that you could use the power within your blood to such an extent without having received the proper guidance. Come, accept the guidance of the true sacred flame. Let the power bear you up, rather than use your body to bear this power. Ooh, one who speaks coldly. Come forth. So there was so many good words in his dialogue. The ones that I liked, I believe, was decrepit. They were discussing, pointing out that so decrepit, that means frail due to the old age, right? Or unstable, something like that, right? So they were pointing out that they were trying to establish better control over this world, and it was kind of frail. That's the key point. And what the other word was? Decrepit, the first one, and second one. Oh my god, the word is so hard. Like this kind of word is not going to last in the memory, like, ever. Precarious. That kind. I believe one is the old age and the other, like, not put forth stable. Wobbly. Come forth. Long have I awaited you, chosen of dragons. As the light floats around you, the rampaging power within your body seems to circulate, submitting to some ever-shifting cycle. Your body seems to adapt to this change. It is just like the moment when you gained wisdom from the liquid phlogiston you immersed yourself in. Countless images flow into your mind, following the circulating power, almost as if they are being reassembled and read out to you. Come, I have something to show you. The speaker's voice seemed immeasurably distant, and after that both your body and conscience fall into a wide abyss. Ooh. Open your eyes, descendant of the Flame Lord. So, they were explaining that Saurian that we are traversing with ever since joining this place, apparently partition of a Flame Lord Siba Lankua, if I understand correctly. Or a dragon that they split in half like ice, that is. Certainly one of those. I believe this is the second time I have formally met you in this form. Wait, my voice is... and my body too. I'm Liu Min. You have briefly achieved the form of a mature dragon after your power was channeled with the proper guidance. Were that not the case, the savage strength would have warped your form. In an earlier aeon, the phlogiston-rich soils that sustained Natlan were regarded by the heavenly river as the form of so-called holy soil phenomenon. They cast sky nails down to destroy the land. We dragons boast extreme adaptability and evolutionary capacity, but this was used against us. Countless dragonborn could only devolve so as to survive in present-day Natlan. But their bloodline has not changed. That which Siuhukoatl would not admit. Siuhukoatl would not admit the mark on one's horn would prove. From in the beginning, it was through his horn that the pirate dragon Sovereign first transmitted flaming light and wisdom. So they explained that the dragons are extremely wise creatures. They're extremely strong, but still ended up submitting to the humans because, I don't know, of their ignorance perhaps. They explained that thoroughly, but do I recall? Like, no. Yeah. I don't recall what the key point they were making. I don't. So the removal of the blessing was a lie you made up. Only one of a mission, if not guided correctly, this disordered power would indeed kill most Saurians who bears the blessing. The only question became whether we could control the blessing's occurrence or not. The answer was that we had a high chance of success. But you do not speak falsely, even so I did intend to use a human to unseal the volcano and use Xibalanki's oath to have a human bring back the other golden entity. Which is why I created that legend in the first place, and I would not name it an inhonorable tactic. Many are the great humans who have died for the cause. But you will understand in time that I no longer had any other choice, so this so-called Chosen of Dragons refers to both the chosen dragon and the chosen human who brings the dragon here. It's just that once you were brought here, the human's duty had already ended. None but you remain to treat the final path. Wait a minute, those words, they ring in my head. Why? Now you have mastered the way dragonborn speak. A distant thing indeed, from the brute cries of Natlan's Saurian kind. And if you will that you could have any intelligent being understand your words. Indeed, the phlogiston within your body and the information and wisdom passed down from antiquity through the primal flame will also begin emerging. So what should I call you, Kukulkan then? You're the sage of the stolen flame. That was the first of my names and also the one that bound me most tightly. Later, however, as my list of names grew, it grew to be insignificant. But Kukulkan was, forget it, though all names will very soon become meaningless. You simply may call me that for now. They already pointed out that all names are going to become meaningless in a note left in that transcription. Strange, I feel like I've forgotten something very important. Confused? Well, it is quite normal to, after having re-attained wisdom, be flooded by the sea of information. But if you'd like me to assuage your discomfort, allow me to change into a form you'll find more familiar. Well, what do you think? Quite convenient, no? Should you desire it, our transformative arts will reveal themselves to you with but a thought, though you will require the help of some little souls too. It's fine, I'm happy the way I am. Right now, forgive me for being presumptuous. That is how the story began, no? In that case, let us start this way too. Anyway, come with me. Sweet Tokoyo. Woo! This is the true heart of the Sacred Mountain, the place where the Great Brother created in the beginning the first Power Dragon Sovereign was birthed from the primal flame. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna screenshot all this. The place is insane. No, hold on a second. And that was you? Indeed. This is the true heart of the sacred mountain, the place where my great brother created Huitzilopochtli. The blueprints for the world of all are recorded here. In the beginning, the first pirate dragon Sauron was birthed from the primal flame here on the sacred mountain. Here too he shaped the sacred city. He used the primal flame to mold and shape the Dragonborn, the first of which he gifted with an offshoot of that same fire. The tales of the Dragonborn, that offshoot was part of Great Soul. And that was you? Of course. The river from beyond the skies once threw Cihuacoatl in lava, causing him to fall into a false death. But when the Dragon King Nibelung descended from beyond the circles of this world, he was called forth by the abyss and awoke from his long dream. The river annihilated the great black-winged lord at great cost, and at that moment our fiery sovereign, who had been steeped into the abyss, regained brief, tragic clarity. As he saw it then, this realm, once ruled by wisdom's blazing light, now lay shattered. A land once suffused by primal flame was now corroded by the dark foe, cankered and covered head to toe in sores. Having himself become a breeding ground for darkness, his periods of clarity ever shortening, he knew not when he would become lost to senseless twisted nothingness. In truth, his final days he may as well have restarted his false death, for all the difference it made. All the while his entire race had become a gaggle of squawking fools. Now that you possess true wisdom, I have little doubt that you too understand how it feels to be a changed being. And so, Cihuacoatl used the last of the time and wisdom left to him to transform the Dragon City once more and create the Tzimimech. God, those floaty islands or what? And finally, Huitzilopochtli. What is Huitzilopochtli? Huitzilopochtli. The Natlan phlogistonization array. That is to say, device that can transform all Natlan into a land of only phlogiston or only of matter comprised of phlogiston. Energy. Phlogiston is an atom upon which information may be transcribed, and it is itself a form of computronium, an element that can be used to imitate the essence of any and all things through the weaving of language. Iridescent inscription. Holy shit. An atom of element computronium. An essence to imitate all and any living things through the weaving of language. Wow. This is why phlogiston can take on different forms and even switch between them, and this is also why you could see phantoms at the repair mechanisms in the Chamber of Deliberation. Huitzilopochtli will burn everything, and all that information will be logged and replicated by that ocean of phlogiston units. So no, some people say this Genshin game is not as presentable as certain other ones. Listen, maybe people do not say that outright, but we can see that the tendency that the most popular games are not the ones that provide lore text to it, and just in general, the most popular games are the ones that are most hype, right? This Genshin game by now, like older one, and it's not a style, it's not a wooden case. All I'm here to explain is that it's an oldie but a goodie, right? Like, as you can see, Skirk is upcoming, and there's still left to this game, and the themes are there. When Skirk coming out, I cannot open up pull menu or any of those. I have 100 pulls to attempt. Turning all Natlan into a realm composed solely of primal flame. When that happens, the moment the abyss approaches, the astral assemblages created by the primal flame will automatically attach to them using mutual annihilation reactions to consign our shadowy foe to oblivion. Self-destruction sequence via connecting itself. That's brutal. This is how you deal with cancer in real life. The abyss shall not. That was the only way that people proposed how to deal with cancer. You know, you cannot deal with cancer because cancer kind of stems from like, feels like it's a universal force that drives people to, you know, end their path. But that is essentially what humans first suggested and thought of as soon as they started studying cancer, right? So just simply attach to it and annihilate it. Like, attach back to it. You know how many people like feel tragic from like in your life from disease of their like parental figures from cancer, because it feels always like, you know, for people like a sudden and unjust cause. It feels like something absolutely like otherworldly kind of took their people that matter to them, that they care about, out of nothing and into nothing. It's absolutely unfair, right? And I personally don't believe so, but you know, as I'm saying, I think that cancer kind of like just, you know, people say it begins from the negative emotions, but it just feels to me that it's random and also it's not. It feels like a fate to me. Just think of it, how humans are able to operate to begin with. All the living like creature, how it's structured, all the organs and how the organism begins and ends. All that is magical by itself, and a lot of components within human body like work absolutely randomly. Like, you cannot even describe how it works. It is so inconsistent to begin to comprehend that, you know. And it feels to me to in similar like scale to all those like diseases as well. Like, holy shit. It does not take Asclepius to like, holy shit, you know, to comprehend how all that works. It's impossible to comprehend. But all the lives are nothing. They will die by a Hutziel Pachitless end, or they can forsake their bodies and become pure phlogiston-based life forms. There shall be neither ley lines nor substantive bodies. We shall own everything, yet never again own anything. We shall be beholden to neither birth nor death. Perhaps even life's meaning shall become null and void to us. All that time, those dragons who have discarded their bodies and become phlogiston life forms shall become the rulers of the new world. That's terrifying. So I thought too, when this plan was first revealed to me. At the time, I believed that should this come to pass, all life would simply become flickering, illusory shadows cast by a titanic torch. Having lost our bodies, we would be bereft of any possibility to continue evolving. But no Dragonborn who serves Sihuquadal could refuse his orders. So I saw another path. Perhaps I should don another guise for this bit. Bona, well, what do you think? Quite fascinating, absolutely, woman. Things such as this are easily possible through proper phlogiston manipulation via iridescent inscriptions. I don't feel too well. What an interesting response. So right now let's head to Tonatiuh to search for that now non-existent Jade of Return, shall we? Ooh! How long for Skirk? It says 1 day 6 hours. Is this literally when Skirk comes up? I think it literally is, right? There's no events to this version in it, and it runs out in 1 day 6 hours. I did not finish Paralogism, truth be told. There's a tiny bit left that I left unsolved. Yeah, just truth be told, there's Wooden Quest to address as well, right? And there's a shitload of things to address. I just keep on screenshotting. It's going to be like a shitload of text again. Right, only 4. And these are, as I'm sure you have guessed, these are my kin who have abandoned their physical forms. Foolishly following the decree of a long dead king, they entered a dream. Ochkan. So, That guy was extremely funny looking one. He was like Tezcatlipoca from Fate Go. Essentially, like, you know, he is. All these like rulers of Mesoamerican Aztec civilization, they kind of like obsessed with piercing through people's chests and grabbing their heart alive and eating those. And he looked exactly like that, right? Foolishly following the decree of a long dead king, they entered a dream without knowing when it might ever come to pass. So the story was following that floating ship that they built. It was very interesting, I'm not going to lie. This Natlan place, despite being, you know, rooted in older history, is the most evolved one. The most technically profound and advanced. It is freaking crazy. The mere maintenance of their state. Sibyllanki must have been one kind of monarch, and I'm not going to lie. The mere maintenance of their state in the sealed away secret city devoured vast swathes of resources. You know, the same way Mavlika is, the Sibyllanki must have been quite the person. I wish we get a recollection or like a glimpse of what previous Archons were in the, I don't know, beginning of second Genshin or end of this one. Ah, Tonatiuh, how... Now that is a fine name. Before the false sky enveloped the world, the city that lay beneath it could have rivaled Tola itself. In those days, while in search of light, in the pitch-dark outer realms, we set up a stairway. No, it might be more correct to call it a cable to reach beyond the skies. And before Ochkan spun it around, we had been preparing to leave it beyond our orbit and use it to tighten the sky cable and anchor the ladder's trajectory. Yeah, I mean, honestly, putting cable to the sky is an interesting concept. You know, it's not an easy one because you have to put a very stable foundation to put a cable into the space, you know? Later, it was modified to become Tonatiuh. It was originally intended to have hung higher in the sky, and then my beloved son, Ochkan, had a golden deity there. I once thought that through him I could discover how the one seated upon heaven's throne converted the ley lines into a girdle that defends the planet. I believed that once I understood the secrets of its operation, then I could use this method to merge the humans and dragons races, allowing dragonkind to use subtler means to resist our great foe, the Abyss. What about humans themselves? Are not like great foes as well? So their idea was to merge the dragon into a human, and instead of like all-powerful creature becomes a little bit gentler and intelligent even more, despite dragons being described as the most wise one. They're wise, but not wise enough to out-survive humans and Abyss, it would seem. That's their prime idea. And perhaps even allow the Dragonborn the right to once more glimpse truth beyond the skies. But I failed. Indeed, compared to the dragons whose souls are more powerful and more uniform, the individual variation among human souls is far too great, and most of them are too fragile anyway. Ochkan, his spirit was like broken glass. He flew all too close to the sun. Icarus. That he could become the foe. that he could become one with it, and close he got indeed, only to lose his shape as a result. He was so alike to my old self and just as disappointing. Just like humanity itself, perhaps, I came into contact with them because I too once shared their frailties and harbored fantasies too of overcoming the strong even in my weakness. And such a fantasy came true once when Sibyllanki seized upon Siuhqualal's weak point and slew him. Weak point, you say? Siuhqualal was the master of the first flame, wielder of all light, heat and wisdom. He controlled the primal flame and could even plunge his entire body into it. By all rights, at that time there was no way he could have been harmed, if he had not modified one of his pupils to serve as the control hub for the Huitzilopachitli, that is. Because he had to monitor and anchor reality using this eye, it became his sole weakness. That is how Sibalankyu was able to take him down alongside himself. Wait, they died together? Yes, Sibalankyu was undoubtedly slain at that time, but he was reborn then and thus became the so-called God of Fire, the Pyrarchon. Perhaps he paid the price for his death, the price he paid for his death was delayed, or perhaps this was part of the deal that he had made with a certain entity all along. The Night Kingdom ruler. Whatever the case, he knew that who Huitzilopochtli was, and naturally my alliance with him through Ochkan was meant to prevent its activation. Enter then the Golden Theatis, the control hub that could be used to reactivate this place, split in two between us for safekeeping. Man, this Golden Theatis sure expanded quite in size, didn't they? Quite the device. Holy shit, what is this? Is there two more? The inscription begin to emerge out of everywhere. Is this like the Land of the Dragons, the first one that we're in? It's like essentially like the first Dark Souls. Very interesting. There's like, you see every like scales of the dragons there. Mountains and dark. This is a tower that allows Huitzilopochtli to cover all of Natlan and anchor its areas of carriage. Most of them were destroyed at Ochkan's order, but their fragments serve the same purpose anyway. They never imagined that the carrier medium was something far smaller and more delicate, to the point that even a single stone could contain iridescent inscriptions. They found out my plans now would have been rendered impossible. On Tonatiuh, a place where I stored the Golden Trinity alongside this place. I once believed that humanity could create a civilization still more glorious after Sibalanxius' apotheosis. I even thought that they might avoid the dead, and we walked in turn. So I decided to give them more time, but too many years have gone by. None amongst the tribes have even dared, not since Ochkan, to establish a united empire. Until today, they lean on the authority of their so-called Ark like a crutch. They were unable to forge weapons for themselves to wield such that their world might be defended from the all-corrupting dark. Their way of fighting against the Great Shadow still lies in their stale stories of heroic valor, passed from generations to generations. Perhaps this is why they're here and you're not? So consumed are they with the past that they dare not risk at all. Each time our foe strikes from the shadows, the slowly accumulated fruits of civilization are destroyed all in an instant, and afterward there is only the eternal cycle, or worse, inexorable devolution. The time I granted as grace has lost all meaning as a result. Perhaps if I gave them a few thousand years more, perhaps several tens of thousands, they will create that glorious, shining epoch. But my faith has run out. And waiting has become a luxury, whether it be for me or this one sealed sacred city. Come, the story is almost at its end, let me witness your choice. Mine? Yes, chosen of dragons, I would hear your answer. Dragonborn who braved the flame and returned. Go to Huitzilopochtli's location. Oh, just a passage, this one. So there's like 2 and 3 it is in beginning. That and 3 and that? Or is that one just a link? I don't see any things floating in the air. Oh. Right, that just looks like a finale, that's all. Behold, Huitzilopochtli and its activation array. Bring it to life, this way our shadowy enemy may never again set a foothold upon this place, and afterward, by the gradual expansion of the primal flame's power. Just like when a complete bubble is blown within the leaking husk of an old one. Perhaps the entire world shall become free from abyssal poison. But the authority over primal flame. When Natlan is fully phlogistanized, the very concept of life will be rewritten. That authority will then return naturally. Oh my fucking god. They want to destroy Abyss at the cost of every living being in Natlan. And think that they will come back to life? Only draconic phlogiston life forms may wield this authority. As such, you can become the shaper of this new world. You can also become the Pyro Dragon Sovereign renewed. No, I suspect that any such rulership would be something entirely new, surpassing our traditional conceptions. Then you shall reclaim all light, all heat, all wisdom, bringing all order and great glory back to this realm, even to this world. Even if doing so means the end of evolution. Who knows, perhaps it will instead prove the beginning of a new evolutionary cycle. Stopping on the path leading onward can be another form of bravery, especially when the alternative is infinite regression. Now then, choose. Activate Huizela Pachitli. Draw near and then feel... every bit of not landed with reverse. What did it cost to us? How important it was? Every bit of Lumina that we've seen. No, wait. Melt. Oh my, and here I thought you wouldn't be able to remember them. Never mind, now your mind now has at least 1,000 years' worth of memories within it. I also intended for you to make your decision while having forgotten them. Melt was never meant to have existed here, though of course it was precisely due to her and that you were able to reach this place. Old Fool were already inscribed inside of Natlan. She is, however, rather special. It may be that the phlogistanization of Natlan will not affect her. It may be. No one knows what will happen once it is activated. Perhaps there shall then be no difference between you and me. Perhaps we shall both be destroyed. Perhaps she and that little emissary by her side will live. Perhaps they will not. Enough of that. Time is short. We do not have much excess energy to also maintain those of our kind who have already become phlogiston life forms. If we do not obtain the authority over the primal flame in time, all shall soon perish, and once that moment comes, choice itself will be lost to us. Quickly choose, O chosen of dragons. This is an omen of new life. And also the final entity. Entering triggering sequence, 3 rounds of confirmations will be required to either activate or deactivate the sweeping Skyfire. First confirmation, are you certain that you wish to activate Huizela Pachitli? Holy shit, cancel. Resource confirmed. Sweeping Skyfire activation sequence has been cancelled. Huizela Pachitli assist operation, so this is your decision, I presume. Why do you do that? Holy shit, fuck you, because you madman. You have provided absolutely no pointing out towards this is safe for humans. It's like some promises of a new race to emerge from the dead. Holy shit, Kevin Kaslana, calm your tits. I still believe in humanity, and this is literally Project Stigma from Honkai Impact 3 that they're suggesting. No. You know, this Genshin world is the different one. It intertwines within, Honkai 3. There are even suggestions that, they're not that far away from each other. It's just saying. Like second madman in here emerged. I will not put Melt and Paimon at risk. And yet you may not hold the same pride of places in their hearts. Are they not adventurers from around the world? Perhaps it was only out of charity, or the desire to gain treasure or some other reward, that they brought you here. Perhaps in their hearts they even harbor grievances against the nuisances you make of yourself, roaring it this way and that as you do. What they think of me matters little. They, however, are important to me. That's what really counts. You have no idea what folly you have chosen or what you shall now lose. There is still time, I will not activate it. Even Even if the wisdom and power you enjoy now will fade without the primal flames' aid. It was the fire I allotted to you that granted you that intellect. Yet deprived of our primal source, we shall merely share the feeblest of flames between two meager matches. Soon everything here shall cease to exist, and you will lose both your strength and powers to speech. How will you tell your melting piemen of this world that you almost gained, yet in the end lost? They don't have to know about something as silly as this. Fool! You do not even know where they are, nor is there any way back from this place. There isn't any way back to them. Then I'll make one. Creating the path something something. Hello, Kukulkan. Just like me. Too indecisive. The dragon in its core. Not a human, not evil, not malice. May have been Ochkanatlan here. Ochkan, I'm sorry, definitely chosen to destroy everything. Come back, you know not what you preterment. Oh, so precious. Ma'am. You burn through the power vested in your body. Come back. You know not what you preterment. Your folly is beyond belief. You are not as important to them as you think. I am. Come back, you know not what you preterment. Alright, we just need to proceed forward. We don't need to deal with that individually. Whoa. Wow, this one's so big now. Jesus Christ. Is this thing going to follow us from now on? Break your companions up. You're out, friends. We're about to be trapped. Huh? Nothing happened. Wait, no, did you save us? Nanaka-chan. If you're grown this big, does that mean you're recovered? Could it be that? Be on your guard, the battle's not over yet. Alright, and there's still that big guy. So that was scripted loser, apparently. You have developed an unspoken synergy with your Tepetlizaros companion during your journeys together. When your foe launches powerful attack, you will be able to spot their weaknesses and fight back alongside your companion. Human Centaurian as one. Yeah, we'll take down this big guy together. Woo. Yeah. Sugata Harawasa. Watch out, it's attacking. Oh. There was an opening in that attack back in there. Watch out, it's attacking. What do you mean opening? I pressed on every button. It's open time for an all-out attack. Oh, it's the Lord of Eroded Flame again. All over. Oh, this feels so epic. Even Nanaka-chan is fighting. Not again. Nanaka-chan. Thank you. What opening? I pressed everything. Into the barrier, quick. Woo. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Top. Top. You know, hold out. Nanaka-chan. Yeah. Sorry. What? Oh, the music's so good. Oh, yeah, good set. I love Luminia, man. It's like just simply Listen, if we're at Hoy versus protagonist, Lumina definitely out there as the best one. No doubt. I feel like Belly from Xenoblade Zero is quite good now. Everyone knows her, right? There has been like a load of episodes of her shown. I think people love that one despite not many people playing in Zen Zero. Yeah. I think it's Stella, Lumine, Belly and Kiana. Listen, not to belittle Kiana or any of those, she's nice, but definitely like Stella is just too funny, Lumine is just too precious, Belly is just too, as well, like funny too, right? Kiana is just very big. That's her only redeeming quality. Yeah, listen, that's not true. No, she's also dumb. No, not again, Nanaka-chan. Oh! Ah, Nanaka-chan, the barrier. Thank you. Ooh. Oh my god, she's so strong. Yeah. That's 379 long-term encounter points. Okay. It looks like it should be done. Oh, we finished it. Phew, guess it's finally over. Oh, chosen of dragons, you have completed every trial set before you. The Flame Lord's blessing has been dispelled. The curse has been lifted. Haha, guess it's finally over. Paimon was gonna say, for you to have grown up this big and yet still be safe, Nanaka-chan. Could it be that fighting was just what was needed to remove the Bloodline's curse? Still, the Sage of the Stolen Flame Weirdo didn't show up, not even once. Did you see him, little guy? Oh! Wait, what's wrong? Were you hurt during the battle? Grrr! Chosen of dragons, I choose you after much deliberation. And you have my thanks for all you have done. I have always believed in you. It's hard for me to say this, Melt. Never forget that I love you. Looking directly at us. Nanaka-chan, what's gotten into you? I think she's tired. Hey, you're back to your normal size. Oh, this place is shaking. Is a volcano about to blow? Let's get Nanaka-chan first out. Right, whoops, can't forget to do that. So this is as far as the maintenance functions go. I thought your technical skills could have taken us a bit further. Still, I finally understand how you felt, Siuh-Quaddle, my great brother. I now know that what it means to come to end of one's days, to yearn to see this one thing done, or to receive that single clear answer, and to be willing to do anything to accomplish these goals. I imagine you'd scold me. Why are the things I say and do always worlds apart? If I had truly wished for a dragon to activate that system, should I not have raised them within the sacred city, teaching them to hate this world? Why did I send them to be by a human side? Perhaps deep down I still wished to believe. But look, isn't it wonderful? It made the same choice I made back then. And Ochkan too, for that matter. Wait, he did? My king, my elder brother, oh Lord, who gave me life on the day you yourself were born, you once said that in my final moments I would understand your desire. Haha, but it seems that on this point alone I cannot concede. Oh, he's gone. What a tragic story. Well, that was weird. All that shaking and all the volcano did was blow off just a little smoke. We ran ourselves silly just like for that. Know that we had to run, we grabbed you and booked it. Still, you gave us quite a fright, fainting the way you did after the battle. Are you still feeling unwell? I'm fine. Heh, sure sounds like the worst is over. Anyway, so is that Flame Lord's blessing go now? But Nanaka-chan still has that mark on his head. I thought it's her. Reach out to the little tepid Lizard. As you reach out your hand, he stands up straight on his hind legs, rubbing his horn gently against your palm. The mark, red as flame itself, has dimmed and cooled, no longer concealing the faint warmth. It seems that whatever power it once had is gone now. Paimon can't help but feel like you were a little bit smarter while you were bigger just now. Now you're back to looking a bit silly. True, he's our silly little guy. I like him just the way he is. Well, yeah, but still. Paimon, you're the dumb one. I love you too. Anyway, who would have thought that we'd remove that Flame Lord's blessing? Huh? We might just be on our way to writing ourselves a new legend here. Yeah. All this adventuring's made Paimon hungry, though. Should we go get some blazed meat stew or maybe a little cake? You wanna eat both? You greedy little saurian. But today is a day to celebrate, so sure, let's go right now. Woo! We're finally Ember Forged. An omen of annihilation and the final entity. The corner store of stars and something something. Where? Was it orange? No. Where is it? I don't see it. Spanking the new copy of Tequil the Brave. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ooh, we got our 100 Primo games. And 300 on top of 2. Yeah, the game is very rewarding, honestly, for doing all the newer stuff now on. I feel like it's very good. You know, on top of this, like, all Imaginarium Theta rewards and Spiral Abyss, this feels like a lot to allow for a new character, like, to come faster. Complete the Holy City, the Lost Holy City and the Millennium Seeker. Woo! Huh. I would not have every single character in each and every of these games if they were not generals, you know, to begin with. They are all generals. Ha! Ha! So, to finish this one, we gotta finish Paralogism wrap up that is. Let's maybe not delve too deep and do it as well. I don't know. Feels to me like a finished one, but it's only 1 hour in, so. Right, where is Paralogism? Talk to Jin. Is there much from this one? Also, I think the Abyss should be refreshing soon in this game. I'm not going to lie, that there's shitload to catch up on in terms of Fate Go, Honkai Star Rail, and Wuthering Waves too, right? I'm not even taking into consideration like Honkai Third existing anymore. It's like those games that there's shitload to catch up on. Oh wait, it literally refreshed. Oh, should we do the Spiral Abyss? That will be fun. But we have to do this. Why are we in Imaginarium Theta? I was like teleporting to the Mondstadt. Is this the Mondstadt's location? I already forgot. I mean, it located in Mondstadt, right? In Knight of Favonius headquarters. Oh, it's located here. I forgot. Yeah, man, the room is not just mysterious. It's absolute manifestation of what Alice think. We must proceed to the story mode, I believe. So I know there's Star Rail to do, like, holy shit, there's billion of things simultaneously always. But then there's special story mode. Woo! Let's continue. Jin Dancho, what do you have? Oh,
彼女を元に戻せそうか。
I love her voice. The others are looking for Phonia. Please tell me you can help her.
次の行動
Alright, honestly,
ここから先
I don't care about story here anymore. It's just click, click, click. I don't care.
安心
君たちは知らないかもしれない。
ファルカに魔女会と連絡を取り
Alright, maybe I do the providing for lore pieces now. Yeah. I still remember when he approached me asking the lovely ladies of the Hexenzirkel for a small favor. The Chaminus caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
お姉さん？ファルカって思ったより若いやつなのか？
He's big as hell and old too, Paiman.
若いとは言えないけど年を取っているわけでもないね。
Isn't he like 40-year-old bird at like 2-meter tall man?
いろんな場面で空気を読まずにジョークを言い
Yeah,
始め
more
る
like
年齢だ
this. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is.
あ
Indeed.
あ、この会談の3種とは、セピロス騎士団とセピロス教会の連合、それから魔女会。ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, the tripartite conference
この会談の
is a gathering of three parties: the Hexenzirkel, the Animo Arcan, and the joint forces of the Knights of the Church of Favonius.
この会談の3種とは、セピロス騎士団とセピロス教会の連合、
Separan,
それから魔女会、風神バルバトスのことを指す。
Majokai, the Shabash of the witches.
バルバトス様の仲介のもと、大団長は魔
Lord
女と正式に
Barbatos
面会する機会を
was
得た。
able to facilitate the meeting between Varka and the mages.
そして魔女会と交渉し、その弁舌によって
Varka is such a dumbass, so he was
ある約束を
able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request.
モンドが最も助けを必要とするとき、魔女たちはこの地に戻り、
魔女たちは
モンドの力になると。
Mando Chikarana. Oh, Jin's voice. Oh my god.
モンドが最も助けを必要とするとき、魔女たちはこの地に戻り、モンドの力になると。
Chikarata Naruto. Oh my god, she's so good. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation.
もう一度お願いするよウェンティ。
旅人ドド通話機を貸してくれるかい？
それを使
早速始めるよ。
Ah, watch and learn. Ha ha ha. Da 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 da. Beep 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 beep. Beep beep beep.
何の音だ？風から聞こえるか？
Oh, I'm Varka.
あれその声
お？なんだ？バルバトスか？
ファルカ？
大団長？
Oh,
ご
Grandmaster.
めんごめんかけ間違えちゃった。悪かったねファルカ。
Wrong number.
今忙しいでしょ。
頭上に武器、背中に敵。前からは殴りかかろうとする奴が来てるが、それを忙しいって言うなら、そうだな。
Isogashi, there's just a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat. Yeah, I'd say so.
そっか。じゃあ引き続き頑張って。また連絡するから。
Ganbatte.
みんなによろしく伝えといてくれ。そうだ。前回酒をおごれとか言ってたな。へそくりでおごってやっから。自分で取りに行ってくれ。場所は
I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Yeah, just take it from my stash. I keep it in. What a funny episode of this guy kind of appearing like he is in some kind of action and
なんで切っちゃうんだよ。最後まで聞けなかっただろ。それは一体どこにあるんだ。
don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Winrise.
そんなところにはさすがにないだろう。
No way. Sasugaないだろう。
あら？もしもし？誰かしら？
Oh, mommy.
アリスさんこんにちは。ウェンティだよ。
Hello, mommy.
ウェンティ？そういった名前の友達は知らないけど。
I'm gonna. That's it. Chat. No, like, inappropriate mentions in here, but I'm gonna, like, from her voice, like,
ウェンティ？ウェンティ？そういった名前の友達は知らないけど。
I'm sure there are people who love mature women, and this one's just.
バルバトスだよ。もう忘れたふりしちゃってさ。
ごめんね、つい。それで親愛なるバルバトス様、何かご用かしら？
Barabatos-sama? 何かご用かしら？
三種会談を覚えているかい？実は今日、ある友人にそれを開きたいって頼まれ。
あら、そんな勇気のある。
僕だよアリスさん。
セピロス騎士団調査招
アウンパレス
待隊長のアルベドが魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを願ってるんだ。
そうアルベドちゃん、あなたの願いは何かしら？
アルベドちゃん。
これまで誰も成し得なかったことをしたい。
誰も？あなたの母レインドットさえも？
Did they ever point out that Rina daughter is a female? I thought it's a male.
いや、物事の定義で言うと違う。けど場所と材料から考えると。
どういう意味だ？
面白そう。すぐ行くからちょっと待ってて。
そこから行こう。ああ。
面白そう。すぐ行くからちょっと待ってて。
そこ行くからちょっと待ってね。
行くってこの執務室にか？
Where are you coming? Where from? How?
みんな
Oh my god.
アリスさん、今回は大きなドドコなんだね。
可愛くない？ほら、ドドコ専用の帽子もあるのよ。
かわいいでしょ。
器用だな。
Attention to detail.
みんな久しぶりね。会えて嬉しい。
会えた嬉
魔
しい。
女会を代表してアルベドちゃんのお願いを聞いてあげる。
Oh, I hereby grant Albedo's
け
request.
どその前に準備が必要かしら？大丈夫よ。落ち着いたらテーブルの横に来てちょうだい。
Take your time, just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
アリスって優しいんだな。私はいつもそうでしょ。
ありがとう、アリスさん。会談を始める前に、ある友人に、その子は僕の。
Head to my office is there. Alright. Go to Albedo's office. Albedo? Who's there?
そういえば
Kae?
アルベドの執務室ってなんでいつもドアが閉まってるんだろう。
Oh, it's the dragon from the Simulanka storyline. Wow.
急に大声出さないでよ。
Oh, not
シ
so
ビデュリン、
loud.
どうしてお前がここにいるんだよ。
Chibidurin.
実はさっきの戦いを僕もこっそり手伝ってたんだ。パイモンの肩を叩いて挨拶しようとしたけど飛ぶのが早くて。
早くて。
モンドに来て何日か経ったけどみんなを怖がらせないようにずっと隠れてたんだ。
Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
安心しろ、オイラたちは怖がらないから。シビデュリンはモンドに観光しに来たのか？ウィンドブルーム祭には行ったよ。人がいたから遊べなかったけどお祭りはとっても素敵だった。でも遊びに来たわけじゃなくってね、アルベドと約束したんだ。一緒にすごいことをするって。すごいこと？僕雪山にいるドゥリンに代わってこの世界の存在として生まれ変わりたいんだ。
存在として。I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragon's Spine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
なるほど。でももう本の世界から出てきてるだろ。ごめん、アルベドが錬金術で僕を人間にする方法があるんだよ。
Oh, should it be the sexy one? Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a sexy girl. Oh! Human transmutation, so you're Albedo's intended subject.
アルベドはそのためにずっと準備してきた。
You guys must be insane to transform... to perform human transmutation on someone not being concerned with their life. Like, holy shit.
シビデュリンは人間になりたかったのか？
No, it must be dangerous.
どうかな。正直なとこ、何が正しくてどうすべきなのかは僕もよく分かってなくて。
I don't know if I want is the right word. I don't even know if there is a right answer in a situation like this.
でも僕だってドゥリンだ。もう一人の自分に負けたくない。
Becoming human may not just be as simple as changing form.
アルベドから聞いたよ。あと雪山のドゥリンは凶暴でまるで原始の獣みたいだってことも。
I doubt this creature can die, you know, it's just like it can stuck in some like grotesque form that is.
けど僕はお母さんが書いた物語に登場する竜で、この純粋な部分をもってすれば魔竜の邪悪さを相殺できるってアルベドは教えてくれた。
The dragons are naturally extremely durable, so you know. But mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him.
実はね、実はね、雪山のドゥリンと融合して人間、それからもしかして今の僕の魂は不完全なのかなって考えもした。何も変わらないでいるより僕はもっと意味のある存在になりたい。竜を抑えて人間になることは、だから心配しないで。これは僕が選んだ道だ。
僕の選んだ道だ。
お前を人間にするのってきっと簡単じゃないよな。どうりでアルベドは魔女界との会談を望んだわけだ。アルベドには感謝してるよ。ただ僕たちが一体どういう関係なのかは今もよく分かってないんだ。アルベドは白亜の申し子でホムンクルスだってことを教えてくれた。そしてもうすぐ僕もアルベドと似た存在になる。
Albedo wants a brother or a sister.
こういう命のあり方をしてるのはこの世界で僕たち2人だけだ。
2人だけだ。
錬金術によって創造されて
Only two of us.
最終的に人間の姿で生きていくのも僕たちだけ。
僕たちだけ。
この世界の生物を種族で分けるとしたら僕と同一種なのは彼しかいない。つまり彼が僕の唯一の家族ってことになるのかな。そうかもな。だからお互い信じ合ったらいいと思うぜ。
You just gotta trust one another.
あ、そうだ。そういえばカサッチはこのことを知ってるのか？うん。モンドに戻って責任を果たすって伝えた。そしたら僕を止めることもなくさっさと言ってくれって言われた。多分応援してくれてるんだと思う。僕がアルベドと同じ種になるために僕はここに戻るべきだって。ちょっと怖いけど楽しみでもある。このタイミングで君たちに会えて本当によかった。だいぶ気持ちも楽になったよ。
Oh, the location indicated by Alice.
ちょっと緊張するけどそれだけじゃない。楽しみでもあるんだ。こんな気持ち初めてだよ。なんだか不思議。
初めてだよ、なんだか。
心配しないで。必ず乗り越えてみせるから。
I can cope.
最高の状態で臨んで絶対にアルベドの計画を成功させてみせるよ。
見せるよ。Ah, how precious. So, honestly speaking, I'm a bit concerned about obtaining Skirk. I want Alice more. So, no, let's see. Oh my god, are you heading straight into... Oh my god. What is this one? Are we going to meet Alice? What the hell? Your party configuration cannot be changed during the Hexen Circle's trial. Please choose a suitable party in advance. Hmm?
みんな好きなところに座って。
適当でいいの？偉い人の席に座っちゃったらどうしよう。
多分誰もそんなこと気にしないから大丈夫よ。肩の力を抜いてちょうだい、バルバトス。
ちょうだい、バルバトス。
ところでジンさんは来ないのかしら？
今日はモンドでいろいろ起きたからね。騎士団を仕切る者が。
そう、残念。あの子をお茶に誘いたかったのに。それでアルベドちゃん、
あなたがなそうとしてることって何かしら？
ああ。ああ。単刀直入に言おう。ドラゴンスパインにいるマリュー・ドゥリンを殺したい。
へえ。
それから魔女界にはある錬金術の材料を譲ってもらいたいんだ。
言ってみて。
神弱界にいる不死身の魔獣の肉片が欲しい。
ふむふむ。それから？
母レインドットが残した廃紙も必要だ。
あれは彼女が昔魔獣を作った時に使った材料だからあんまり残ってないんだけど。
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There isn't much left of it.
竜の血、肉片、廃紙。これが欲しいってことは生命を創造しようとしてるのね。
Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
ああ。マリュー・ドゥリンが死んだ後、その心臓は未だに動き続けている。数百年、数千年、時間さえあればいつか。
During Hearth has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. Could be centuries away, millennia, but the day will come.
長年まだ蘇っていないにもかかわらず、モンドはドゥリンの血と無限の生命力がもたらす技だが、あの竜が消滅することはないし、いつ蘇るともわからない特殊個体だ。だからドゥリンの脅威をなくすには元の姿でもなければ完全な化け物でもない。夏にクレイと一緒にシムランカという童話の世界に行ったことをアリスさんも覚えているだろう。
え、もちろん。あそこには M のもう一人の子供が。あ、そういうことね。
What are you?
あの旅で僕はあることを知った。ドゥリンは必ず復活することを。それと同時に僕は着想を得た。M によって作られた純粋な魂であればドゥリンの運命を変えられる。それから僕はある錬金術の構想を練った。シムランカの童話に登場する竜を魂に、そして神弱界の魔獣の肉片と母が残した廃紙を体にするんだ。竜の毒による腐敗の力は魔獣の肉片の異様な活性力によって打ち
Oh
消
my
される。
god, Lumina so small she barely fits
作ら
in
れ
the
た
chair.
体は均衡の取れた状態を常に保ち続けるはずだ。
Lumina barely fits into the chair, she's so small. I love it. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance.
腐敗の力と生命力がぶつかり合うことで強力な副反応が生まれるだろう。それを錬金術に加えれば想像を絶する結果が得られる。
A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding. Wow, the guy is getting a hold of life itself.
その少し狂気じみた表情。さすが黄金レインドットの子ね。
Really, your mother's child?
アリスさんはこれを良くないことだと思うだろうか。
ううん。ただ二人とも特別で面白いと思っただけよ。
Oh yeah, especially pointed out how Rini daughter is creating abominations.
バルバトスに頼んだのも納得。あなたが必要とする
Well,
材料はとて
considering
も貴重で、
Alice is a witch, you know.
少しでも扱い誤れば大惨事になりかねないもの。
Witches are often portrayed as being kind of like, you know, on the evil side creatures. That is. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. Like just not evil, maybe on a spectrum of morality, right? Just they're unrestrained towards their means. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
材料を手に入れたいなら魔女界の試練を突破しなさい。あなたには力があり、それを扱う資格があると証明して。
You must prove that you can wield them, and so you must pass the Hexen Zirkel's trial.
ああ、こうなると予想していたからここに旅人も呼んだんだ。
You're not even gonna try to talk to me into
褒め
it.
てほしいのかい？僕が道を踏み外さないよう責任を持って 試練に付き合ってくれるものだと思っていたよ。
褒めて、もっと褒めて。Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might accept, attempt without someone to keep me in check. Fine, I'm not going to argue with you.
これは魔女たちの慣例でもあるの。
アリスさんは賑やかなのが好きで、友人同士が助け合い、一緒に成長。
あなたが試練を乗り越えて成長するところを親友が見届けてくれたらとっても素敵でしょ。
Her voice actress is just most precious piece in the world.
あなたが試練を乗り越えて成長するところを親友が見届けてくれたらとっても素敵でしょ。ただ今回パイモンは一緒に行けないの。
ただ、今回パイモンの。
ただ今回パイモンは一緒に行けないの。
今回パイモンはいけないの。
魔女界の試練はすっごく難しいから。それに2人用だから1人増えるとおかしなことになっちゃう。パイモンはいい子ね。それじゃ準備ができたらテーブルにあるチェスボードに触れて。
ああ、僕と一緒に試練に参加してくれる旅人、準備はいいかい？
愛しい子たちよ。
愛しい子たちよ。
ドド大魔王の魔法を乗り越えられるかしら。
子たちよ。子チャイルドたちバンチ。Oh my god. I'm Lumin. I'm Lumin. Huh.
なるほど。魔女界らしいやり方だ。
It's certainly in keeping with Hexen Zirkel's modalities.
体が小さくなってる。ここ急にそんなちっちゃくなるなんて。気をつけろよ。体が小さくなってる。ここってチェスボードの上だよね。
チェスボード上だよね。
どうかした？
いや、ただ小さくなったせいでパイモンの声がいつもより大きく聞こえるなって。
Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm in this size. Ах, Lumin.
いや、ただ小さくなったせいでパイモンの声がいつもより大きく聞こえるなって。パイモンっていつも元気だよね。
いつも元気だよね。
心配はいらない。すぐにパイモン。
アルベドちゃんは自信満々みたい。
まさかアリスさん直々に試練を与えてくれるなんてね。
あなたの母のレインドットは立場的にふさわしくないでしょ。となるとあなたの実力を試せる人は誰かしら。
Since your mother accused herself, who better than I to put your abilities to
だ
test?
から私が2人のために舞台を用意したの。
I've prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you to see.
さあこの子たちを倒せるかしら。目的を果たすに足る力があることを童話に登場する勇者のように茨の道を越え勝利をつかんでみなさい。
勝利をつかんでください。Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes. Huh? Oh. Oh.
スイッチミネよ。
今誕生の時。
Oh my god, what is going on?
さあ働きな。
ついてればやられない。
Alice, what the hell?
今誕生の時。
Moment of birth. At moment of birth, it's a little bit loud.
手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。
異形を見届ける。
Witness my great undertaking.
吹き飛べ。ヒーロー決断。えい、くらえ。吹き飛べ。突撃。頭突き。
今誕生の時。
Moment of birth.
一緒じゃないと。
She has gained Queen Peace 1. I got a queen on our hands.
冥王牽制
Feel the sentient power. Ooh. Bam. I'm Lumin.
なんでおもちゃの姿を借りなきゃならないんだい？
アリスさんじゃないみたい。
よくやったね。でもまだだよ。ここからはわしが相手だ。万物を直視すれば断りが見える。逆に見れば
Oh my god, the Lumin's posture. Oh, Albedo, hold on to us. Thank you. Saved.
大丈夫かい？
Are you okay? How does that movement sequence? Oh, I can't believe the trial was just a bunch of boss fight. What is this? Oh,
天地が逆さになったの。人は世界の
oh,
本
the
質を
music.
知るなら
Barrel of
万年が逆さに
only
な
by
った
turning the world on its head can we see bones and to killing the moment they gain play. Let's with each to run. So in the spirit of winning a daughter, I prepared a little surprise. No need to thank me, of course, just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barrel of Trismegistus.
試練に付き合って
You honor us with better sight, already always so charming and delightful, like my own student. She can be so full of herself. I do wish I'd take a leaf out of your book.
もしなさい。
Feel the ancient power.
どよめく進学火炎を刻めステップは覚えているわよね
That's how I'll go to.
手加減なしよ。口封じは任せ。
偉業を見届け
An actual reach thing.
疑似ようか
これより演じるは荒
Can
波
you
の
see the
最
frozen?
一位にねよ。
偉業を見届けよ
響け角度が
Oh no. Bicycle
今こそ
Island.
誕生の時疑似ようか 今誕生の時
Moment of birth.
この舞台に心震わすラストソングを
ダイビングヒップ。頭突き。ヒーロー剣山。
Oh, progress game. Ooh. Lumin is fine.
悪くない。
Wow, kunai.
ほんと子供たちって成長が早いんだから私まで嬉しくなってきちゃった。
I'm so proud of them. Best mom.
そうかい？なら今日のことを他のやつらに伝える役目は任せたよ。
もう行っちゃうの？
お前たちよくやったね。見事だったよ。わしの弟子も見習ってほしいもんな。
It's marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you, and you should feel the need to glow profusely to that student of mine, so she knows to up her game. Be my guest.
楽しい茶会はこれでお開きとしよう。
楽しい茶。
また会える日を楽しみにしておるよ。
But that'll do for me now. Until next time, my dearies.
本当に行っちゃうの？ちょっとバービー。
Barbie.
あ、ごめんね。バービーはいつもこんな感じでそそくさと
You
どっ
have
か
to
行っちゃう
forgive
の。
Barbie. She's
秘
always
密
on
主
the
義
move.
だから
And she
次
never
に
says
何をするかも教えてくれない？
never says when she's going to either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
でも私の予想だときっとお散歩に行ったんじゃないかしら。とっても健康的よね。
とっても健康だよね。If I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health conscious individual.
バービーはあなたたちの合格を認めてくれた。もちろん私もよ。
Barbie was satisfied with your victory, and so am I. おめでとう。
さあ、こっちに戻ってきてちょうだい。あ、まずは元の大きさに戻してあげないとね。
I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
やっと戻ってきた。お疲れ。うまくいったみたいだな。
うまくおったみたいだね。
二人ともよく無事に乗り越えたね。お疲れ様。少し休んでちょうだい。
少し休んでちょうだい。
ありがとう。
Felt pretty good to beat the trial.
一息ついたら一緒にドラゴンスパインに行こう。
ドゥリンを倒すんだな。
ああ、なるべく早く対処した。
The sooner we deal with during the better. Alice, I love it.
二人ともよく無事に乗り越えたね。お疲れ様。少し休んでちょうだい。二人ともよく無事に乗り越えたね。
無事乗り越えたね。
少し休んでちょうだい。
There's no Wolfie around. The Wolfie on vacation. Go to Dragonspine. Alrighty, sire. Are you gonna meet Wark in there? So we just fended off attack from this place not that long ago, right? Not that long ago, a week ago.
ぶつからないように。吹き飛べ。遅刻遅刻。
Right, back to Dragonspine. Honestly, all these recollections kind of start weighing down a little bit in terms of time. Just finish up the surgeon, I hope.
ひんやりして気持ちがいい。中では見られない景色だ。
Where is that?
ずいぶん久しぶりに来たけど、相変わらず寒いな。手が凍っちゃいそうだよ。
What are you doing? What up?
着いた。すまないパイモン。用事
本当に今も動いて。
作業している間周囲を警
Ha! I'm Albedo. Oh, suckity suck.
なあ、ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、
なんだい。
アルベドにとってマリュー・ドゥリンは同族なのか？
錬金術の観点から言えば僕もドゥリンも人造物だけど、生物学の観点から言えば
Categorically incorrect.
何の共通
アルベドはリュートに。
好き嫌いではなく、僕は僕を人間の一種だと思っている。
I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof, but then
それぞ
again,
れ特別なところ
most
がある。
forms of life in this world possess some unique traits.
僕はその中で最も
I'm
特
perhaps the
殊
most
で稀
unique
な
among
存在だ。
humans in that I'm only one of my kind, but
僕の
soon
錬
there
金
will
術
be
が成
another
功すれ
just
ば
like me, assuming
僕
this
の
alchemical
同族が
project proves
チビドゥリン
successful.
から聞いたかもしれないけど、
I believe Chibidurin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine.
確かに興味深くて挑戦的なことでもあるから。
Fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging. I understand why he came to that decision.
今回の計画は広い意味で過去と、そしてチビドゥリンが望む姿になるのはこの2つのこと以外、つまり僕の個人、強いて言えば僕にとってありえない命を育むことはより完璧な形で命を誕生させる。なすべきかどうかではなく、そうしたいかどうかだ。
Are you seriously saying that Durin is not even like Having a force to fend off him, like consuming it.
もちろん今回のことをこの答えで満足できたかい？完了だ。
Holy shit.
金色の力が竜の心臓を
ドゥリンの心臓は大きいし、その全てが必要なわけじゃない。コアの部分だけを回収した。今回ドゥリンの肉体はようやく死ねるはずだ。
The Sam Durin's body should finally die for good.
そういえば町にいる偽物のヘルターはどうなったんだ？それに他にも
騎士団が見張っているよ。新たなドゥリンを創造することは彼らの受けた影響を取り除く。これで錬成人は完成する。
Return to Mond. Okay. When did the stuff end? Here? A little bit dragged out feels. Not going to lie.
今日はここまでにしよう。付き合
気にすんな。
ウィンドブルーム祭の期間中、モンドはとても賑やかで楽しいと
Once
ころ
that's
になる。
lively place during the Windbloom's festival, you should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
そういえば今年のウィンドブル
お祭りの日になれば
As we're already like in 2 hour mark almost. Wait until 2 days later, alright? What do you say about growth? Lisa. I see. Alright, 2 days. Ding don ding don ding don ding don tick tack tick tack tick tack tick tack tick 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 tack 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 tick tack tick tack tick tack tick tack tick tack tick 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 tack 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 tick 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 tack 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 tick 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 tack 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 tick 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 tack 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 tick tack tack tick tack tick tack tick
お
tick
父
tick
さん
tack
とお母
tack
さんが
tack
こう
tack
言って
tack
た。ウィンドブルーム祭の本番がもうすぐ始まるぞ。早く見に行こうぜ。遅刻遅刻。
A long time has been for this game and it's insane.
皆も知っての通り、今年のウィンドブルーム祭は困難に満ちている。今年度のウィンドブルーム祭のスターは
Alright, Jen.
まさに
Windbloom
こ
Star.
たびの騒動。彼は屈強とは言えない見た目だが、戦いの流れを読むことと
May not look like a strong warrior, but who skins sights and kokoro.
自分なりの方法で皆をサップ。では今年のウィンドブルーム祭のスターに盛大な拍手を。
おお、やったウェンティだ。
本当に僕でいいの？
何を言う。ウェンティ殿こそ。
わかった。じゃあ堂々と酒場に入って
Unlimited drinks at the tavern.
ああ、ウィンドブルーム祭のスターからのお願いを断る人などいないだろう。なんならグラスを手に
Oh,
選ば
Lindsay,
れた
it
気
will
持
not
ちを
take
語
long
って
for
く
you
れて
to,
もい
to
い。
pass out, you small child.
それじゃあ僕のさあ最高の銀融詩人のショーが始まる。聞いておくれ。
Gather around and lend me ears. Woo! Venti, what up? You child. Oh! Oh! Well then,
ここに構築の祈りを
I
捧げる。
hereby exercise the prayer. god. Albedo.
無害の大地を流れゆく
Ubiquitous
水よ
earth flowing water.
精錬の火を
Refining fire,
不欲の風
fortifying
よ
wind. Oh, running Yola. Socrates
18と世界
traverse the 18th road lane, 20th passage. Далее. Rosario. Official. Mona.
紡がれた魂が生まれ
Emergent
落ちる
soul
ため
enter the mortal realm.
不朽のムクロを
Elevate
神聖なる
festering
血
flesh
肉
into
と化せ
sacred blood and bone.
賢者たちよ
Kenja
我が
Tachio.
偉業を刮目せよ
Oh. Ooh, nobody noticed. Perfect. So I need to kind of play the
よ
decoy
か
in
ったで
here.
しょ
Yokata desho. We need to play the decoy to avert everyone's attention from transmutation. Oh my god. Is that a Shota or is this a girl? I cannot tell. Looks very good.
アルベドうまくいったか
Umata ittaka.
ああ
Umaku.
すべて終わったよ
Very smooth, let's say we achieved our goal.
じゃあチビドリンはもう人間になったんだな
でも構築されたばかりの体はまだ不安定だ
He says he's
しばらくそっとしておいてあげよ
incredible work, Albedo.
うありがとう今回は確かに大事を成した
今どんな
Holy shit, it is like rather remarkable what we've accomplished naturally. You did the same thing that your creator did.
望んでいたことをやり遂げ目標も達成できたから悪くない気分だよ
Okay, what I did what I set out to do and achieved the personal
彼女
goal.
が見たらきっと
彼女
僕の師匠にして母の黄金レインドットさ
My master and mother are Goldrina
も
daughter.
うだいぶ前だけど彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時ある大きな
To
課題を
find
与
the
えたんだ
truth of the world.
僕の推測を確かめるのに少し時間がかかったけど結果は予想通りだった
Sure, now finding the truth of the world basically
自分の
stood
生
for
活を見
getting
つける
alive.
ことが生活することは大半の人からすると全く難し
Might
い
be
ことじゃ
easy
ないだ
for
ろう
most people, but for someone like
でも、
me, it meant doing a lot of
僕のよ
learning
うな
about
存
all
在
the
から自
things.
分を知り世界を知る
I had to find out
自
about
分を理解
myself,
し
the world around
他
me,
人を理解する
get to know me and get to know other people.
僕と世界の間には生活がある
To become human, I
本
had to
物の
inhabit
人間
that
であるな
space.
だからホムンクルスが生活を見つけられたときそれはある程度世界を知った
For
こ
an
とに
artificial human, finding
つまり、
alive in some sense
真相
equivalent
を見つけたということになる
to finding the truth of the world.
なるほどだから雪山の魔物たちがお前の代わりになろう
ただ生きるだけではなく生活を理解したときに
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly a human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me.
でも今回の件で新たなヒントを得たよ人間になるのはただの始ま
Becoming
りに過ぎ
human
ない
is only the beginning. What follows
人間
is
と
the
して
choices a human
どう
has to make
決断
in
して
life, as well as the kinds of
人間の
family
家族と
bonds they will
ど
now
の
form.
多くの人からするとこの数日
Most
に起き
people
た
would
ことは
probably see the events of the last few days
不気味な出
as
来事でし
something
かないが
out of a nightmare, but for me it's just part of my family life.
それは生きることの一部なんだこれから僕の兄弟は前のように自由に生きることはできないだろう彼
I
も
fear the carefree existence of my brother has enjoyed this fire will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else. Well, what was the word in there previously? There was a very good word in here. Very, very good word there was. Hold on. Screenshots maybe. Corroborate. Corroborate. And the yellow one. Where yellow sits. What's the sword? I know it, but I know its existence, that is. I'm not sure what it means. What's the sword? Corroborate, confirm or give support to a statement, theory or finding. Verb. To strengthen or support with other evidence. I see. Makes sense.
変わった家庭だな。
まあそもそも母が特殊だからね。
I suppose we get it from our mother, she's highly unusual.
この世界には様々な家庭がある。小さな店に根を張る人
All
もいれ
kinds of
ば、
families in this world, some
農場に根を張る
base
人もい
life
る。
around the family store or around the
僕た
farm.
ちは多分庭園に根を張っているんだろう。
We tend to flower beds. Now
そ
I'm
して
a
今や
gardener too.
僕も立派な庭師になった。
As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience.
師匠は顔を出さなかったけど、アリスさん以外の魔女界の人が知っていたということは、
Master
彼女も
Nora showed her face, but if
僕
the
のした
Hicks and
ことを
Zirkel knows what they've
黙認してく
done,
れた
that
って
means
ことだ
she
ろう。
knows as well and gave her
ど
approval.
うやらナベリウスを飲み込んだ後、母はようやく
Since devouring
安らぎを得たようだ。
Naberius, it would seem she has finally found the modicum of peace.
もしそうだとしたら、僕は心から嬉しく思うよ。
And if so, then I'm truly happy with her. She didn't always
生まれ
have
た時から
penchant for madness, you
狂
know?
気じみていた。
ナベリウスを飲み込んだ？それって何なんだ？
Nibelung's offspring.
生の失勢だよ。
It's the name of the ruler of life, huh? Nothing important.
この間、アリスさんが教えてくれたんだ。
I did not screenshot Paimon.
けど正直、それにナベリウスは完全に消えたわけではなく、
As for the ruler of life, all I
彼
truly
女と
know
融
is
合しただけに
this.
過ぎない。僕が
Naberius is
生の
not
失勢
gone.
について
Instead,
知ってい
because
る
of
のは
Master's
これくらい
actions,
だ。
she and Naberius are
今
now
回の協
one.
力に感謝
In
する
any
よ。
case, thank you so much for your help
今日
during
の
the
中でも
ordeal and for
僕と
choosing
一緒
to
にいて
stand
くれ
by
た
my
こと。
side through all.
当たり前だろ。
当たり前だろ。だって友達なんだから。Paimon took the words right out of my mouth.
そう言ってもらえて、後で神団長に報告するとき、
騎士団本部に行くのか？報告頑張れよ。
報告頑張れよ。
それじゃ。
Woo! Bye, Albedo. Are we done?
今回はすごいことになったな。
Oh,
しかもウィンドブルーム祭の期間中にだなんて、
Oh.
びっくりだぞ。
びっくりだぞ. Windbloom Festival turned out to be very special. It feels like we really made a difference.
あ、そうだ。ウィンドブルーム祭のスターが決まったけど、今年の風の花って何になるんだろうな。
パイモンは何だと思う？
Paimon, wanna take a guess? Yeah.
風の花を教えに来てあげたよ。今年はセシリアの花さ。どうかな？
I like it.
遊興者の真心。旅人、手を出して。君とアルベドが魔女界の試練に無事合格して、魔女たちは大喜びだったよ。アルベドは欲しいものを手に入れたわけだし、君にも報酬をあげないとね。これは魔女からのプレゼントだ。
Oh,
中には無二の秘密が隠されてい
the
る。
Hexing Zirkel present.
今覗いちゃダメだよ。その時が来るまで待つようにね。
Entirely one of a kind, the secrets of swords. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you, so no need to open it right
な
away.
んだか不思議な感じだな。魔女らしいっちゃらしいけど。
君ほどふさわしい人はいないって送り手が言っていたよ。安心して受け取ってくれ。
Alright, thanks, Vincent.
どういたしまして。僕はただの使い走りだけどね。
今回は大活躍だったもんな。
How about I treat you to a
本
drink?
当に約束だよ。すっぽかさないでね。
もちろんだぞ。後で酒場に行こうぜ。
Of course not, let's go to the
やっ
town.
たー。嬉しくて今にも空を飛んじゃいそうだ。やっぱりお祭りって素晴らしいね。
Subarashine Omatsuri. It's like the festival was made for me or something. I can fly. Ooh.
賛美される愛は消え、警告に残るは災いのみ。
And no love remains for the songs to tell. The world becomes not but an empty shell.
かくも過酷な運命を誰が受け入れられよう。
Cruel is set fate, cruel
救
it
い
may
の
be.
勇士はまだ現れないのか。
Avarenai no ka. were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
風に漂う香りを捉えるがごとく、心の奥底を見通す者がいずれ訪れる。
Israel Tazareru. To shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows.
さすれば不滅の悲嘆は拭われ、獅島の輝きへと歩んでいけるだろう。
Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night, and as he stepped from the darkness and into the light. Ooh, paralogism, Act 4 complete. Paralogism achievement unlocked. Ooh. So only not cry in front of us now. No Archon quests available. There will be in one day. So neatly Ochkanatlan and Mount wrapped up. What the name was? Etakpan. Ancient Sacred Mountain. All of that wrapped up. Paralogism wrapped up. This region is by far among the best ones, easily. An actual handicraft, an entire exploration and whatnot other things were. Everything at nearly 75%, not nearly, like literally. 76, 73, 74, 77, 76, 64, 67, 77. The region is extremely crafty and rewarding for exploring it. As you might know, the T is providing an actual Prima Games forum. Not a single pyro sigil. How? I need that single one to reach 30th level and forget that. So I'm gonna perform the Spiral Abyss as well on top of it, I believe, but I'm not sure if we're like wasting out anything at this point here, just, you know. So essentially just unnecessary part of the VOD. Oh my god, I did not mean to fly down. Where can I find a single sigil? Holy moly. How does this place at 64 and I cannot find a single thing? Not a single thing. Not a single thing still. Hold on. Oh, this must be our sigil. 4. Wow, this big chest provides for so much. No wonder there's still 20 levels to go. Ah, it's not even all that much left, right? 10 levels 500, right? They do not provide for Acquaint and Fate, just I mean, they do provide for Acquaint and Fate, it's not intertwined. Acquaint, Fate, intertwined Fate, right? 103, 10, 20, 25, 30. The thing goes up to 50, as I'm saying, it's not even all that much left. It is much left, but, you know. 500 per 10 levels, just 1000. It's a good addition, but like, you know, not necessary. There is it for exploration as well, right? It probably makes up for another, like, more than 10 pulls, just like 15 pulls or whatever. Not a bad, honestly, amount, but I cannot bother. So, Last VOD I got a new piece for Escoffier. It was absolutely insane. Look at this stuff. That is the kind of piece that I obtained. It's an insane for this character. There's no attack percentage in substat only to say, but it is fully crit rate, crit damage. I do not have, for 5 years playing this Genshin Impact game, I do not have as many of these attack percentage pieces since as good as this one. There are some good ones, but this is definitely almost like peak good. Like 7 crit rate, 24 crit damage, energy region as well. Very good. Alright, let's begin the Spyro Abyss. It would make sense to wait for Skirk, but also it would make sense to obtain more pulls to be able to obtain her. Alright, Shikoku character. What is there like else I'm using usually with her? I don't recall the setup. I don't know. Fish? No. Maybe Nahida, who cares? For this 11th floor, who cares? $120,000. Very good. Right, everything dies. It's the last one. Bam, you die. That was stupidly fast. Korae? That's what you hear. Hero Genzan. Oh no, the draining energy bishop. Yeah. What? Hero Genzan? Right, so this should not be taking too much energy out of us, to be honest. So that's what we see. Was there like 140,000 feet on there? Escoffier is insane. Oh no, not the draining thing is right there. Oh my fucking god. How did that thing manage to kill Varys? I guess there's 4 attacks going on each side. Oh, what was that on the street? What killed Arisa again? Hyper Boom? Oh, we missed one. Guys, I don't know if kill Arisa.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。手加減なしよ。身内はずるいよ。
Alright. Yeah. Right, I'm not supposed to use various. I see.
部外者禁止。瑠璃のように落ちなさい。光り輝くがいい。
Makes sense.
競争よ。最高の一品よ。お触り禁止。
I gotta switch out various on second prize, it's like ridiculous.
全部丸に熱々でしょ。口封じは任せたからね。知識はあなたに。いや、話が通じないなら行くよ。突撃。ヒーロー決断。
Oh my god, just it locked me in animation.
よっ、じゃじゃーん。平穏ちゃん。世界の熱狂の渦に風雪の縮図。
具現せよ。
No, this year is not stuck. Yuck.
遠くをたレーターの術。
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。部外光り輝くがいい。念の表像。天心直送。
ガンのように羽ばたけ。
相関化粧。
Gotta say, the freeze is extremely insane mechanic.
料理の時間だ。スイッチームよ、契約を果たせ。シトラリー、手をつなぎましょう。これこそが知恵の伝。
Don't lock me, please, in animation.
見ててよ。全部丸に。ルオパー。頭突き。口封じは任せたからね。それ、や。
What do I do with this thing though?
料理の時間。チャンスピン。頭突き。突撃。
Why not say where it was me?
覚えた。
Alright.
ヒーロー決断。ダイビング。
Alright, then we got.
じゃじゃーん。世界を熱狂の渦に。
連気貸し。
さあ、
風雪の縮図。部外者禁止。
誕生偉大なる職業。
ついて目も舌も満足させてあげる。
進化を遂げよ。
Oh, this thing is dying like nothing else.
具現せよ。
Dead.
律令に従え。相関化粧。
This one too. Tortoise.
の力を思い知りなさい。ルオパー、火を吹け。タッ。やー、師匠の技を食らいなさい。行くよ。突撃。
Is Reyes still alive? It seems.
さあ、働く。熱々でしょ。吹き飛べ。口封じは任せたからね。痛くしちゃう。彼しぼむとき。
Dead. Who cares?
君の夢なんだから。ルオパー。頭突き。ドーン。
Finish it. Alright, good. Nimble Harvester, Mech, Pneuma, Icewind City, Nemesis of Coppelius. Automaton Overseer Device. Which one is this one? Is that the yellow one? It almost looks like it. Character on normal attack Kiryu damage increases when characters have 0 energy damage 75%. Sissin Mage, Spirit Speaker, Umkazar, Mech, Numa. So I assume first chamber, Varese, second something cryo. What with Ayaka? Rest for rules. Curious, quite curious in fact. Almost curious how this goes. Not an experimenting type myself, but it seems like an easy abyss. Oh, what is this one? Oh, oh my god, not that one. The Spirit Speaker. You may want now looking here, I think. Right, it's going to stay in this form for a while now. It's taking way too long. Yeah. Let's try the other characters. The burst team. Alright, much better. That's a way to ultimate. Nice. A bit hard to destroy that one, but Alright.
踊りな 目も舌も満足させてあげじゃじゃーん。世界を熱狂の渦に
具現せよ。律令に従え。失礼。
I might not be on time, I'm not going to lie, this is a bit hard. I'm not an expert of this Genshin game either.
ガンのように羽ばたく。雪を舞え。光り輝くがいい。
Which one's real?
競争よ。
I think we're on time.
踊りなさい。じゃじゃーん。
I wish I had a good sword in this game. I don't have a single SSR sword.
さあ、熱々でしょ。
頭上を焼き。
知れ。口封じは任せたからね。
それ。この天下で裁く。
Oh, this one's easy, I think.
手加減なしよ。
Extra one, in fact. I think it's easy because I have OP characters.
さあ、ルオパー、火を吹け。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
飛ぶか。撃て、消え失せろ。この天下で裁く。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
風が立つぞ。石煙に葬られよ。止めるよ。
手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。ルオパー、火を吹け。
飛ぶか。ロックオン。ロックオン。撃て。
Alright, a bit more than a minute and a half, right? Whatever.
雪をお披露目だ。冷凍の連気か。世界を熱狂の渦に目も舌も満足させてあげる。
I want face.
全身そう桜吹雪。踊りなさい。平穏調理。失礼。はっ入れよ。食前に甘いものを最高の歌え。僕の名のもと。やっ魂よ。いった。律令に従え。神里流消滅。雪を舞え。僕をアドリブを聞かせましょう。
Oh no, I clicked on the wrong one.
命ずる。はっ光り輝くがいい。
I clicked on the wrong one.
や踊りなさい。
Oh, it was still on time. Wow. Holy moly, Ayaka is meta despite me not having like any set builds for her and any weapon too.
スイッチに目を。はっ熱々です。
この天下で裁く。よっちれ。
Ah, why does things
風
split
が
off?
立つぞ。ロックオン。
Even nice creatures.
ロックオン。ロックオン。
Alright.
手加減なしよ。
Oh, it's this one. Oh no.
料理の時間。
石煙に葬られよ。加速するぞ。
I see Mizuno.
今だ。ジェンダー。
Oh my god, that's super easy.
話が通じないなら叩く。スイッチに目を。契約を果たせ。悪用の力
This
を。
this team is super meta.
太陽の炎。
Mavuika and Chaska.
ロックオン。
Chaska is that well because
落ちてしまったのか。
燃えよ。この天下で裁く。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。口封じは
I believe we're finishing it either way. There was plenty of time on the timer. I don't know how this goes, but depends on boss probably, right? Use cryo attack. Is it not over? It literally is. Why so Scoifer made this possible? She's OP. Woo! Every meta character in both Genshin and in both style kind of insane today. Alright, 5 more pulls for Skirk, 99 pull. $800 achievement, 800. I want to point out that the number that one's like feels iconic to me. 100 pulls. Alright. So, can't guarantee that we're obtaining Skirk within 100 pulls, but we'll be able to farm a little bit more, and you know, if we do not, there's always Alice to come. Alright, that was a lot for morning. That was a lot for past like 5 years with this game or whatever. Like nearly every single character obtained, right? This Scoifer one is especially pretty. She's like Chori, except just as good. Not. Right, I was farming set for Varese last time. Her set was absolute dog crap. Truth be told. And I thought to clip out a little bit of what I was doing here previously. There was definitely due a little bit to clip out a little bit of some other things. I think I'm going to try to dedicate to it like, you know, 5-6 clips. I'm gonna try to not be too crazy on time in here, like, you know, consumption that is. There may be a little bit less of my voice from now on. I don't know exactly if so or not. Really not certain how much time I will have to voice out things starting from now on for this like a week or so. But it seemed like we were able today, so it's fine. Yeah. I never thought that by 2025 we will be able to max out Abyss with Ayaka.
用の力を思い知りなさい。頭突き。はあ。ドーン。ヒーロー決断。くらえ。お、時間が。
My Ayaka is hyper unbuilt, I believe. What her stats are? Hold on. 5190.
刀は技を。
This kind of set. Attack percentage. Crit damage, crit rate, energy vision. I think energy vision is important for in fact. Crit damage, energy vision. It's all crit damage. It's all crit damage. And crit rate from the set piece. If opponent's frozen, crit rate increases by an additional 20%, so crit rate becomes something more of 90%, right? And it's 190 crit damage. Iron Sting. This weapon. Wait, did I switch out this one to King? We're able to max out Abyss with this Dull Blade. Oh, it does provide for 12% all damage. But what is this garbage? It's not even maxed out. Let's at least max it out, maybe. Absolutely no swords. You know, at this point, like, use sacrificial sword here, right? It honestly makes sense even. Though it only provides for energy recharge. Yeah, I think let's just max out this weapon as Iron Sting is good enough. You need a Whopper Flower and Nectar. Right, 510 base attack, maybe not the biggest one, but definitely provides for elemental mastery at the very least. There's like no mechanics that we are using for it, is there? Vaporize and melt? No, we're not using that for shit. The sword is absolutely not beneficial to the team. Is there no better options? Chori's weapon not maxed out either. We can craft some of this and this. Oh, I gotta max out Chori's weapon too. Is there no better weapons in here? Like, what is this? A normal charge that plunge an attack hit an opponent, it will whip out a Hewing Gale, dealing away damage. Increase attack. So this one attack percentage, even this one will seem better. I think there's a crafting weapon that you can create for her. The Inazuma one or whatever. No? I don't think Elemental Mastery all that beneficial for the Mono Crew team, is it? It's not, it's absolutely not. I did not read any mechanics that provide damage for it. I should really switch out to this one and enhance it. Oh, Spectres. Yuck. And Black Serpents too. You know what? I cannot bother. That's the issue here. Maybe this Elemental Master garbage. One day I'll obtain 5-star sword. That will be worth upgrading. Not today. Get out. Cryo damage bonus. 0 elemental energy and normal attack is increased and elemental burst damage increased by 60%. Is this good for Ayaka? Is this her primary set or what? Ancient tier list. Is there like any places I can check best Ayaka sets? You can probably type out the set's name, right? What was it called? The hell was it called? Where are all the pieces from it? Obviously there are no pieces for it either. Oh, this one, right? Deep Gallery King Song. Where's my browser? Is this Ayaka set or what? Who good with this? This is definitely for Skirk. Very good on Alloy. Who? Counter kill. Who is the set good on? I don't see any mentions. For now, the set is useless and only can be used for 2-piece effect, cryo damage, and disregard, and generally speaking, it's not worth farming this set. Great. Let's continue farming for Skirk. Right, 25 seconds, honestly not that bad. Also I gotta start eating my breakfast and whatnot. And max out Shuri's weapon. Where is my phone? Still charged 1%.
まだ何かが足りない。
Oh my fucking god, look. What are you doing in there? Alright, the gloomy music of this. When I see the place. So are these mobs immune to the arrow damage? I think they are. Because they're not dying for shit from arrow. Is there not anything I need to perform in this game? It's like weekly mode. Oh, we do need. Screw farming this then. Let's perform another one of this. Every week are we doing this? Right, Fate Go installed. Penitence and Fool's Elysium. Enter the Somnowhere. Must be Frederi's boosted, right? But of course. This is essentially the same as Elysian Realm from Honkai Impact 3rd, right?
ました。
騎士がライバルを現れました。Holy moly, she's strong. Ridiculously. Is today Monday? Oh, today is Monday. We can actually farm her to the max too. We should be able after this. Right, the Fate Go update. She is ridiculously strong, just absolutely broken.
神の王朝。逃がしません。真の姿。
ここに権限する。
ここに権限する。
断罪の大波よ。
この剣だけは神の王朝を。
The sea boss is frozen in space.
罪の浄化。
This thing is ridiculously dangerous. The assassin. It teleports all over and such on. What up, Frederica? Are you going to just stand in there? Looks like she's not. Holy moly, she's big. Down, down. She's big and small.
騎士のライバルが現れました。
騎士がライバルを現れました。
入力星の歌よ。破壊崩れなさい。
Bam, bam, bam. So what's up? Is there like an event in Fate Go or what? Is this the Medusa one? It must be Medusa one, right? Right, that's why I fixed afterwards. It may be a little bit early to do that. Although... 70,000 HP Cartesia, yeah. Right, I haven't logged in at Fate Go in a while. Right, that's in fact Medusa.